Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, dogs, chickens, puppies, you name it. Big shout out to the notification gang for all of you who hit that subscribe button, and those specifically if you hit that notification bell so you get notified when I go live or upload a video. And in today's upload, we are showing how we're going to get 4K on lowest settings with Throne and Liberty. So before you launch your game, make sure you have your nvidia control panel open. Alright, and first thing we're going to do is go to Manage 3D Settings. Let's bring that back up. Manage 3D settings. So the first thing you want to make sure you have is image scaling set to on. Then you want to head down to DSR factors and make sure you select all of the options. This is how you get the 3860 by 2140 or 3840 by 2160. That's how you get that resolution. Then, my friends, once you're done there, once you're finished there, make sure you go on put DSR smoothness to your likings, low latency mode on, max frame rate 240 FPS, which should be matching what your refresh rate for your monitor is. Alright, so continuing on, we are looking for shader cache size. Try around 1 gigabyte to 10 gigabytes, depending on how much space you have. And preferred refresh rate, highest available. Power management mode, preferred maximum performance. So once you're finished with all of that, make sure you then head over to your change resolution. As you see coming down, you have DSR 3840 by 2160. That's what you're wanting to select. Then once you've had that selected, go ahead and you're going to enter into your game. Alright, and here we have settings. Go into graphics. Shows here we are in 1920 by 1080, which that's incorrect because our actual monitor is in 3840 by 2160. So currently we're getting 35 frames a second, while earlier we were in 3840 by 2160. I'm sure I'm losing some frame rate because I'm recording, but we're going to go ahead and hop into the game and see what kind of performance we're actually having. So as you see, we are currently in the game. We are reaching about 40 frames a second or so. And having a look at the quality here, everything is looking pretty good on details. So performance wise, as we're moving around here, it feels just fine. It doesn't feel laggy or have much input delay or any of that. And I mean, to be fair, we're in 4K. It's actually pretty good. Now, there are a couple of things you can do if you want a bit higher frame rate. You won't have a native 4K resolution, but you'll still be getting a good enough frame rate. And what we want to do to achieve that is nearly the same thing that we were doing before. We go into the NVIDIA control panel. However, here what we want is adjust desktop size. You can see here we have scaling resolution set to 3840 by 2160. So necessarily what you want is you want to adjust your desktop resolution onto 1080p, not the ultra but the native 1080p. Once you have that set, then you go on over to adjust desktop size and position, and then you throw in your 3840 by 2160, which this will allow a higher frame rate because it's being upscaled into 4K. Currently I'm running 4K natively, so I'm only going to get a maximum of probably 30 to 40 FPS. While with native 1080p, we were getting about 150 frames in 4K. So it really comes down to what it is that you need as far as an outcome. Right now I'm recording this 4K video, so naturally I'm going to lose some FPS because of that. And if I was to choose to stream in 4K, I should still likely get a good enough picture and good enough quality. So if this is the kind of content you're looking for and you want to see more, just make sure you hit that like. Make sure you follow, subscribe, do all those wonderful things, comment, and share. Because sharing is caring. Don't leave anybody out in the dark. Let them know how they can get higher FPS and better frame rates with 4K on Throne and Liberty. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's always more to see.